Hi, I'm Georgie. So some of you already know me because you come to my classes, some of you don't. So I just had a few thoughts and I thought, why not record it and spread it out and see if people feel the same. I just had a day where I was like, you're not good enough. And I was comparing myself constantly to people around me, people I work with, my friends. And all of a sudden I started feeling really negative and I was like, well, this is of your own accord. You woke up in a good mood. It's your thoughts that have made you go into this negative place because nothing's happened to make you feel this way apart from the way you've been thinking. If I got every single one of my girls that comes to class, say 20 of us, to sit down and explain how we got to this moment right here, right now, everyone's story would be different and I wouldn't expect it to be the same. So how can I compare myself to someone else's story? Because there is no way and no timeline that I would have the exact same one as them. Or learn the same lessons at the same time. There's just no way I could do that. So I'm kind of putting myself in torture with my thoughts by thinking that I can compare myself to them. Now, I wouldn't expect my story to be the same, so why should I expect that my successes and my losses would be exactly the same? And as soon as that clicked, it didn't make sense. Like, the thing I was comparing didn't make sense. I have different goals, I have different views, opinions, I have things that have happened to me that other people haven't had, and they vice versa. So I decided there and then to think, right, okay then, I can learn from people, I can learn from their mistakes, I can learn from their wisdom, I can learn from speaking to them, hearing their stories, and if I ever find myself in that situation at that point, I've got those in my head. But if I'm comparing myself to someone, it's not that there's a hint of jealousy. What am I missing that I see is a quality in them? It kind of just clicked then that you don't need to compare, you just need to gain. So gain wisdom, gain lessons, ask them. Like, don't just sit there and think, oh my gosh, they're better than me, because people have a smile on their face, but they're not necessarily like happy, or they may have things going on in their life that you did not know about. Just from like a 10-minute conversation with one of my girls from class, I can think, oh my gosh, they're going through a lot, and they wouldn't show that in class, and vice versa. So this is just a message to anyone who's feeling that way, is if you find yourself comparing, ask yourself why. What is a quality that you want in yourself that you see in them? And what is making you want to compare? So someone may have nice hair. Great, they look amazing. But you can have nice hair too in your style. Someone may have lost weight. Great, they look amazing. If you want to do that, you do that. If you want to stay being you, you stay being you. Like, there is no need to compare. It does us no good. So I'm probably waffling now, so I'm going to just finish on that. But if you're comparing, look what qualities that you want to see in yourself from that person. And even ask them how they got there. You might be surprised by the answer. Much love.